in 2019, Lost Orange Cat sang of how they were dreaming of sunny California because they had the winter solstice blues. Guys, you can't have the blues, you're orange. And anyway, everything feels a little bit warmer because Monday matters right here on Gary's Stuff. Hi there, I'm Gary. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today indeed is Monday Matters. Now, as usual, I'll be bringing you some of the news of the week and I'll be reporting on what I've been up to on my bench. However, there's no kit of the week as we discussed before. They're on hold just for a few weeks just so I can catch up on a few things. But I will be talking about some of my plans for the very near future. If you like the video, and I really hope you do, please do remember, give it the old thumbs up on the like button below because every like counts. And of course, if you haven't done so yet, please do subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, and you'll be notified at no cost to you of everything I publish as it arrives. And of course, if you would like to make a more concrete contribution, you can do that through Super Thanks by becoming a channel member or by using any of my online affiliate programs. Okay then, first of all, the Winter Warriors group build is going along nicely. There's a lot of interesting kits, a lot of interesting takes on the process being put together there. I know there's a lot of work going on as well. Hopefully over Christmas and New Year, they're going to be starting to see even more kits coming in. I know some guys are already planning their third kit of the Winter Warriors group build at this moment, which is quite astonishing. I've barely even started looking at mine, so at least with the break over Christmas and New Year, I'll have something to do. If you'd like to take part, all you have to do, there's no formal entry process and all that. All you have to do is build something that's either fighting in the winter or fighting against winter conditions. How you interpret that is entirely up to you. What I only really need you to do as a bare minimum is share your results. You can do that through my Facebook group at Gary's Friends Stuff. You can do that by emailing me the pictures, or you can do that by sharing them on Instagram or X with the hashtag Gary's Winter Warriors. Now, all of the information about how you can do that is in the information box below. I really, really look forward to your builds. Whatever you think of them, as long as you're happy with building them, then they belong in there. Don't, for goodness sake, don't be thinking I'm only a beginner. Go into Gary's Friends Stuff, for example. You look at the album there and you think, oh wow, there's some amazing builds in here. Mine isn't good enough. If you're happy with it, it's good enough, and I won't have anyone else saying otherwise, okay? You put in what you've built and you be proud of it, because I'm proud of all of you for taking part. So there. Now, let's get on then and have a look at the rest of the news of the week. Airbrush manufacturer GAAHLERI has sent me some information on their new premium level product, the Mobius. Features include a 0.2mm needle that fits in a new extended size nozzle, an air control valve, a funky cutout that allows adjustment of the trigger spring tension, and an ultra mirror finish on the feed cup. There's also a companion 0.3mm version that features a specially enhanced airflow that should be ideal for priming and varnishing. I have a Mobius airbrush on its way for review. I'll let you know how it goes as soon as I've had a chance to test it. AIRFIX has released the box art and scheme options of their 1/48 scale Buccaneer in REF service. There are 4 schemes catered for in the box. I don't imagine I'll actually be building one of these, as I've already made the Fleet Air Arm version, but if I did, it would have to be in the Red Flag Desert scheme. I hear that EDUARD is planning a limited re-release of the classic airframes Savoia Marchetti SM79 in 1/48 scale under its own flashback series. I'm very excited about this, as I do love the Spaviero. FRROM-AZUR has announced a new kit of the Douglas DB7 in 1/72 scale. Who knows, this could be the first in a line of Havoc and Boston kits in the future. LUKGRAPH has announced a long-awaited Curtis JN4 Jenny in both 1/32 and 1/48 scales. Their usual obsessive attention to detail will make these extremely popular, especially in the USA, where it has an affectionate and legendary status. Friend of the What If builder, UNICRAFT has this captivating 1/72 scale kit of the proposed Saab LX Interceptor from the early 1950s, an amazing combined rocket and jet-powered fighter that even used retro rockets to shorten its landing run. News from Andy's hobby headquarters is the upcoming production of this M8 Greyhound light armor vehicle in 1/16 scale. It comes in early and late versions, includes an optional metal barrel, and also includes this figure. AFV Club has this new parts 1/35 scale kit of the M15 Special with a 40mm AA gun in an armoured mount, replacing the original combined 37mm gun and 50 cal Browning. This was used particularly in the Philippines campaign of 1944-45. The kit has a metal barrel, chain links and photo etch, as well as AFV Club's traditional high-quality plastic. SS Model has added this flail-equipped Matilda tank to its 1/35 scale range. Now these are 3D printed kits, and I'm guessing they are pretty much printed to order, as there are loads of new additions to the range in both 1/35 and 1/72 scales. Off to sea now, and if you like a torpedo tube, then this 1/350th scale kit of the Japanese cruiser Kitakami is right up your street, as it's rocking 10 quadruple tubes. Yes, 40 torpedo tubes in total, and it was designed to be part of a night strike force. And finally, to back up the frigate announced last week to Star Trek fans, Broadside Miniatures has this new Abbey class PT destroyer in 1/2500th scale. On my bench this week, I've been beavering away, not on a de Havilland beaver, but on my fairy gannet in 1/48 scale from AIRFIX. That's about to go into paint. I'll be putting up the first half of the build video very, very soon. And of course, I've been battling against the Mr. Craft Sea Harrier, or alleged Sea Harrier, in 1/72 scale that I did a video about recently. That should actually be finished this week. There's not that much more to do. After 5 rounds of filling around the cockpit, I think we're pretty much on the home stretch with that now. I also did a review of the GAAHLERI Swallowtail airbrush, their latest pistol style airbrush. That has come with the endorsement of people like Studio G and, of course, great friend of the model making community, Barbatos Rex. That video is available now. I hope you enjoy that. I've also started shooting another project, and it's quite a fun one, really. Now, channel supporter here, Simon John, and I were chatting about Matchbox kits, and I mentioned that I hadn't actually made a Matchbox kit probably for about 45 years, because Matchbox were, an alternative to AIRFIX when I was making kits many, many years ago. The company was operating from about 1973 through to, I guess, kind of the mid-90s or so, but the heyday was in the 70s and early 80s, really, I would say. Anyway, Simon decided that what he's going to do is set me a challenge. And the challenge is he's going to send me, from time to time, a Matchbox kit. I'm not going to know what it is, and I will open it on camera, and I will build the kit no matter what it is he sends. Simon's Matchbox Challenge is what we are calling it. And I'm hoping it's going to become a bit of a feature of the channel, much as the very popular Nick's mystery boxes have become. I know a lot of people look forward to seeing what Nick has sent me. I hope it can generate there's a lot of interest as well, especially amongst the people who enjoy making vintage kits, with Simon's Matchbox Challenge. Now, I've already shot the reveal and the box opening on the first one. So each time I get one of these, I'll open it up on camera. Then I'll show you, do a traditional box opening, show you what's inside the box, look at the plastic and so on and so forth. I've already shot the first one. The first one is something you're going to have to wait to see in the week when I've actually posted the video, because there's no point me telling you now. Part of the jeopardy is you finding out what it is as well as I do. There will be a separate build video, of course. I'm really looking forward to this first one. I hope you will find it fun as well. I think it's an absolute cracker to kick off with. So that will be up this week. There, of course, I've also got the F-16 that's being built as well. I was just doing the engine, the exhaust, just recently, painting the exhaust and stuff like that, and finding a few new ways of doing a couple of bits of the metallics, which is kind of rewarding. So that's going to happen fairly soon as well. So there's quite a lot been going on, although there is always a bit of room for something else, and of course that would normally be the kit of the week. But as we discussed, I'm going to put that on hold just for the rest of this year. It'll be back straight away in the new year. We'll be coming back with a new kit of the week, and we'll be doing it slightly differently next year. But I'll be doing a kit of the week that's a little bit smaller. I won't be doing like the latest massive 1/48 scale or bigger kit as a kit of the week, because they just take too long to build. So there will be a kit of the week each week. It'll be a smaller kit, but there'll be a box opening and there'll be a build that week of the kit of the week. In the meantime, I'll also be doing box openings on everything that I get coming in, basically. So all the new stuff from ICM, for example, new stuff from AIRFIX as it's released, and so on and so forth. There's a load of kits up on my stash up there as well that I want to get through. Now, if I do a box opening, I'm not necessarily going to be doing a build on them, although a lot of them I will be. So the box opening, especially on the newer stuff, is really intended there to say, this is what's new, this is what it looks like. If you're thinking of getting one, this is what you get there for your money. Then I'll be doing a build on some of the newer stuff as it goes along. But really the point is to get as much information to you about the state of stuff as it's released and as it's new. I will also be building some of them, as I say, in addition to regular kit of the week stuff. So there's a whole load of build materials coming your way, a whole load of videos of fun kits being built. Now, what am I doing this week? Well as Simon's Matchbox Challenge, of course. Next weekend is the return of Mystic Mug. Mystic Mug will be giving her predictions of what AIRFIX will be up to next year, based on nothing but hearsay, a bit of understanding about how AIRFIX works, and maybe just a whole load of hope over experience as well. But anyway, hopefully it'll be entertaining. Hopefully you'll tell me what you think AIRFIX will be doing, what they should be doing as well. That video will go live on Christmas Eve, which is next Sunday, so look out for that. It's always fun. Dale from AIRFIX says it gives him sleepless nights, so that's a win for everyone. Also, I'm working on not Kit of the Week, but Kit of the Year, my annual review show. That will be going up on New Year's Eve. I'll be talking about my favourite kits of the year, my all-time favourite kit of this year, my favourite kit I've built this year, not necessarily that was released this year, my favourite build of the year, and of course one or two other awards as well. Now, at the end of each of these shows, there will be a giveaway, so you're going to want to watch the show, you're going to want to leave a comment about it, and that will get you into the entry for the giveaway, but I'll talk about more of that at the show itself. So, plenty to look forward to this week. The Matchbox Challenge video. There's the first part of the GAAHLERI. There's the Sea Harrio, and I use that term very loosely. And of course, towards the end of the week, the return of Mystic Mug. So much to look forward to. How are you going to know when it's all there? Best thing to do, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell, then you get a notification of everything I produce as it's released, and it doesn't cost you a penny to subscribe. And of course, anything you see on my channel that you like, please do give it the old imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you've had a good time. Hope to see you on the channel again soon. Take good care now, and goodbye.